you can work really, really hard in the wrong direction and not get anywhere. And that's something I see a lot of content creators and a lot of businesses do. So my wife and I live in an older home, and the front door on our house is the original door that they put on the house back in like the 60s. So it's been painted over like 35 times by whoever owned it before us, and it's got like this old school lock that's kind of hard to get open. And the other day, my 5-year-old was trying to get the door open, and he was fighting for his life, pushing, trying to get the door open. And I think in his mind, he thought the door was locked and that's what was happening. He just needed to push harder. But in reality, he was pushing when he should have been pulling to get the door open. And that's kind of a metaphor for what I see a lot of business owners and content creators doing when it comes to making content in 2025. So with that in mind, do you ever get the feeling that it feels pointless to post online? Do you feel like it's a waste of time, or you're throwing energy at something that's never going to amount to anything? You know, the main reason I started my company was that I saw that there were a lot of businesses who didn't really have the skill sets to make good content or to understand what good content is. And you know, like I said in my last video, I am not the be all end all or the guru that's going to get you 1 million views or 1 billion views or anything like that. I know at the end of the day, there's a certain amount of skill and a certain amount of luck that comes into that. And there's a lot of people on YouTube who are a lot better at making that kind of content and telling you how to make content that's going to go viral or it's going to get a ton of views or all of these things. And there are so many so that I'll even link some of them down in the description below that you can go check out. These are some people that I follow, people I keep up with. But my goal and the thing I help clients with is just kind of facilitating that. Because at the end of the day, making content online, whether it's videos or posts or images or newsletters, like that takes a lot of time. It's not easy. It's not something that a lot of business owners even have time for, even though they know it's really important and can be a big tool for their business. It's just not something that's in their wheelhouse right now. So for those of you in that situation, I know sometimes making content can feel really pointless. It can feel like a waste of time. You know, when you post a video that only gets 100 views and maybe 1 like, or you post a picture of some special you made at your restaurant and it gets 3 likes and not a whole lot of shares or anything like that. It can feel really demoralizing to work really hard or to try really hard and not have anything to show for it. You might get to the end of the day after doing something like that and think, content doesn't work, or it doesn't work for my business, or you know, whatever your thought process is, and realize that the problem is not really that content doesn't work. You can work really, really hard in the wrong direction and not get anywhere. And that's something I see a lot of content creators and a lot of businesses do. A handful of posts here and there without really any strategy isn't going to do anything for you. If you snap a couple pictures and you're diligent for a week and then you leave it out for 2 weeks, it's not really going to help you grow or help you engage with people online. And I'm speaking from experience here. If you go look at my socials, I've been really poor lately about keeping consistent and keeping my content online. And again, that's why I'm trying to do this as a way to hold myself accountable, and maybe it'll inspire you to do the same. So if that's you and you want to change maybe what's working or come up with some different ideas of how to make content better for your business, here's 3 ways that you can do that. So step number 1 is strategy. If you start making content for a business or a service or a product and you don't have any strategy at all, you're probably not going to be very successful. You might get a hit here, you might have a little thing go viral here, but when it comes to actually growing your business, you're probably not going to be very successful. So if you want to strategize, one way is to figure out, who are you talking to? Who is your cohort? Who are the people that you're trying to reach with your content so that they will know about your service? Next is, what do you want them to do? If somebody comes across your content or they come across your page, what should be the end result if they want to be a customer or a client of yours? And number 3, why should they care? In our video from before, we talked about why they should care. Comes down to, what can you offer them? Engagement, education, or emotional pull? What are you offering them that should make them care? So if you want to build trust and you want to build brand, what makes your product or your service any different from all the other companies out there? Why should people pick you over them? And one of the best parts about having a business brand is that when people resonate with your brand, they tend to want to root for you. I'm sure we can all think of a company right now where we've seen where they have people in the comments or people on their posts that are cheering them on. No matter what they do, no matter what they post, they're their biggest supporters. So now I recommend, get clear on your goal. Are you trying to get more customers, get more reach? Maybe you're trying to grow a newsletter, link in the description. Maybe world domination. Once you have your goal, next I would focus on 1 to 3 platforms. I know it can be tempting to try and be on all the platforms, but it's not realistic. You will get burnout. Been there, done that. Pick 1 to 3 platforms that you know will service you best and go from there. Again, when you sign up for our newsletter, you'll get access to a content calendar that actually has information on each of the platforms that encourage you to use specific ones based on the type of business and what you're trying to accomplish. Once you've picked your platforms, just start telling your story. It can be really tempting to go and make really high production videos where you do all these cool things and you make these cool videos, and those are great and those have a place. But the reality is, in 2025, people want real. They don't want super highly produced things. They don't want to see a million cuts and CGI and all that stuff. Mainly, they just want to see that at the movies. But for you, your goal needs to be to make real content that tells your story and just lets them in on your world and what you've got going on. That can be as simple as, if you've got a coffee shop for say, maybe you just film your opening routine of what you do in the morning to open up the coffee shop. Here's an example of a coffee shop that did exactly that. Or maybe you're a lawn care company and you're just doing a kind of day in the life video showing you at work. Here's another example. Again, most businesses quit before they even let the content do its job. Content is not a 1 month, a 1 week, a couple months deal. Content is something that you put in place for years and years down the road that people can look at and go, I can trust them and I know that they do a good job with their product or with their service. And the beauty of it all is you don't need to go viral. You might only get 500 views on a video, but if one view is a person who turns into a client, it's probably worth it. So if you keep those things in mind and you keep those priorities in check, you'll be successful and you'll see your business grow just by making content and posting it. Thanks again for watching. This video, like last video, is based on the newsletter that we send out every week. So if you like this and you think, hey, I would like to see more of this content and maybe you want it in written form, be sure to sign up for the newsletter in the description below. And of course, like and subscribe. It tells the algorithm that what I'm doing here isn't totally garbage. If you thought it was totally garbage, then be sure to leave a comment below letting me know why. And if I missed anything or you have any better information that I didn't know about, be sure to leave it in the comment and let everybody else know so that they can be better in their business and better at their content marketing. See ya.